meaningful. I mean, seriously, when you're a musician, obviously, you really enjoy and get a fulfillment of just being able to be on stage, right? And people that are paying to go see and be entertained have to pay a ticket to go see you. But free pays the soul is that when you physically give something to someone, they're getting something physically. But however, like the person that's giving is also getting something that pays the soul. So yeah, people pay the ticket to go and see us perform and do us, but little do they know they're actually paying our soul, because being on stage is the thing that like pays my soul. It's just the fact that people actually enjoy the music that we're creating.
That is awesome. That is fantastic. So, what has been the reception to your guys' music on social media and everything?
It's been crazy. I mean, when you start, my first track that I released was back in 2015. That was kind of how I started to kind of publish. Obviously MySpace and SoundCloud was still kind of my genre, and that's how I started. But didn't actually start publishing music till 2016, and our latest EP that we just released, called it Pivoting Emotions, is now at 19,077 streams as of this morning. So it's been skyrocketing, and it's just been nice. I think the most rewarding thing is being able to see that, over 98 different countries, there's someone in Japan or New Zealand that's been listening to our music, which is phenomenal.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, where do you got what do you guys have lined up with the rest of the year as far as plans and things of that nature?
Yeah, so right now we're working really hard to start to actually promote and perform at different colleges here. Where I'm in Northern Virginia. I'm about 30 minutes away from Washington, D.C., and there's a ton of colleges out here: Virginia Tech, JMU, Radford, WU, CNU, ODU, VCU, UVA. There's just a ton of plethora of colleges. So right now we're just lining up to start to play more colleges and feed it to the graphic for artists, saying here's the age range, and here's the your listeners, and we're just trying to really focus on playing colleges around here just to kind of blow up the brand.
Free pays the soul, and they join us today here on our big broadcast. So, what is the latest single, and why should people go pick it up?
It doesn't matter if you're doing tedious tasks at home, or if you work remote and you need to take a break and go outside, walk the dog, get some fresh air, or you're just driving. Most of the music that we create is just, it's feel good music. And if you like that kind of thing, if you like to kind of have a little bit more space in between your tunes, then definitely give a listen to Don't Have Forever or Nostalgia or Don't Want to Wait. Those have been songs that right now it's just been blowing up on Spotify and everywhere. It's just nice to get love from the people that have been listening.
That's awesome. So, what is the music scene like where you guys are from?
It's competitive. There's a lot of artists out here, and there's more of places to play in DC than ever before. And now that like the world is finally starting to kind of really come back to normal, I think that the music scene is just getting bigger and bigger. But it's just nice because the music scene out here, everybody's trying to collaborate, and everybody's just kind of welcoming. There's a lady out here that interviewed me. Her name is Sandy Redman. She's on my YouTube videos, but she goes out and actually records live, like people performing, and she'll be at a different venue. It's insane. Like the community out here is just amazing.
That's awesome. We have got a great guest with us today. Check them out on YouTube. It is Free Pays the Soul. and they join us today here on our program, and SoundCloud, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Instagram. So where do you get most of your traffic on social media?
Oh man, I think most of the traffic is coming from YouTube Shorts right now. Just a ton of engagement that I feel like, everybody's obviously copied the TikTok blueprint of just, low attention span, kind of like streaming. But YouTube Shorts has just been really a great way for us to kind of get more traffic. And it's really funny, but it all depends. Someone could listen to a song of mine on a playlist, but then they, who is this Free Pays the Soul guy? So then they'll go watch a video on YouTube, and then they also have things that teach me how to improv. So it really depends where they land, but a ton of it is coming from YouTube and overall Google. Obviously, there's a lot of traction on Spotify and stuff like that, but as you know, Spotify is a game of numbers. We would have to be doing like millions of streams daily for us to really make profit. So I want to say YouTube right now is the biggest source of traffic.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. Well, you have been fantastic. Your stuff is amazing. Tell me about your musical heroes and influences.
Wow. So I'm going to have to dig back and share a story that, when I was 7 years old, my first CD that I begged my mom to buy me was 311. And it was the one with the single called Down and All Mixed Up. And my second CD that I begged my mom to buy me at the time, again, I was 7, 8 years old, was Sublime with Wrong Way. So I grew up with 90s music, but I also grew up, with different jazz people, and my stepfather that was a big influence in my life, played a lot of Eric Clapton and a lot of Americas and a lot of Bee Gees and some really great 70s music, the Doobie Brothers. So you combine all that, but then I kind of found my own niche and my own voice, and I've always liked majestic music. I like beats. I like music that has space in between that allows me to kind of put in some suave, but not overcrowded, if that makes sense.
That's awesome. Free Pays the Soul. They are all over the place and making some things happen. So tell me about All Dreams. We're going to play this here in a few minutes.
Yeah, All Dreams is a powerful song. It's my #1 stream song right now. It's how we actually introduce fans to the rest of the catalog. But this song in particular is just, everybody has dreams, right? You go into a classroom in an elementary school and you ask all the second graders, hey, what do you want to do in your life? Oh, I want to be a rock star. I want to be a police. I want to be a fireman, but all these things through life, unfortunately, end up being difficult because, you don't always get there. But All Dreams pretty much highlights that, everybody's got dreams, but how many people are willing to stay consistent and continue the why and behind that,
Fantastic. Well, I really appreciate it, my friend. I'm going to put you on a brief hold here on Skype. We're going to play this song, and when we come back, we will wrap things up. It is Free Play the Soul.
Let's do it.
And,
enjoy.
Hopefully, since everybody is on hold, we can play the song, and I know next time not to use online Skype.
Yeah, I take my time with things. I take my time, so breathe. I don't let mistakes repeat. Let's make this dream complete. I won't expect defeat. Yeah, I take my mind and lead. I live my life upbeat. Yeah, I live my life upbeat. I live my life. Repeat. Yeah. So how's your weekend? I'm hoping good, my friend. Las Vegas, here we come. Let's go and get the sun. I hope you're ready. This dream is coming steady. Just watch. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, I have a mission. Give it my all, my all. I'm telling you, baby, I just don't think small. I think too big and I be dreaming too much. I'm so ambitious, man. You know it gets rough. It's got no sky, no roof, no limit. I'll prove my mission and you, my mission coming true. I gotta break through. I gotta feeling like on my way there. No other feeling could ever compare. Enjoy the journey. Try not to worry. If you put the effort in, make sure it's worthy. Make use of time. We go all night, so make it come true. We dreaming nearly till it's true. So you do, you do. Oh, you do, you do. So you do, you do. So you do, you do. Oh, you do, you do. So you do,
What you gonna do? I'm gonna make through. What you gonna do? Well, I'ma make it through. So what you gonna do? I'ma make it through.
yeah. Sign up. I'm telling you, it's gotta happen. I've been working on this for 20 years and some. I feel like I've been putting in the fury, but I gotta hurry. I gotta make it all happen. Never pull back and scurry. We all got dreams, so let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to try this online Skype stuff again. Okay. We're going to see if everything will connect again and it'll work. So we're going to see if the online Skype thing is going to work. I think it's going to work. Holy smokes. I think it's working. Second time in a row. So before we let you go, my friend, how do we get in touch with you and get involved with everything you're doing?
Yeah, no, it's pretty simple. If you want to collaborate with me, just, write me. Just freepaysthesoul@gmail.com. I want to collaborate with as many people from all over the world. So if you're a producer, songwriter, guitar player, whatever it is, freepaysthesoul@gmail.com. If you want to check out the music, I have a active playlist that's playing on YouTube Music. It's called Free Pays the Soul Vitamins. I can share out the link to all the fans.
That's
Jiggy,
awesome.
You can send it out, or Spotify, just type in Free Pays the Soul. And there's a playlist called This is Free Pays the Soul. And it's got not just my tracks in there, but it's got tracks of current music that I'm messing with and really enjoying right now.
Fantastic. Well, I really appreciate you making time for us today. It's been a bumpy ride here with online Skype, but it's working. So I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you, my friend.
No, I appreciate you, Jiggy. Thanks for having me on. And again, thank you so much. Free Pays the Soul, Pivoting Emotions. Check it out. And if you want to collaborate, freepaysthesoul@gmail.com. Drop.
There he goes. Okay. So let's do this.